When obstetrician Dr Freislich and her daughters Linda and Sonja were after a fresh, modern look, a new wardrobe wasn't going to do it. They all have strong artistic leanings, and when they approached architect Jacques Orton to reimagine the place, something more than renovation was required.
So this beautiful home has been built on the exact same spot as the original house.
Yes, the exact same spot. It's only the size and the aesthetics differ quite substantially. The older design was very small. It was a face brick house. It was the house that she used to stay in when she was still studying. From the start, it was clear to me that she wanted something very fresh and new and modern.
How would you describe the overall design of the house?
Lisa just loves art, so I could pick it up from the beginning. So my main idea was to create a piece of art, to design a building that grows holistically out of its surroundings. And also the design concept was based on 3 obtusely placed cubes. I love designing with big glass open windows so you can get a lot of northern light into the rooms. And also what's important to me is to design a building where the interior flows naturally out into the landscape.
Well, the exterior is beautiful. I can't wait to see inside.
With Lisa having just returned from a trip to see the Northern Lights in Iceland, colour was always going to feature in her home. Interior designer Carol Pretorius balanced the bright and contemporary with centuries-old Yellowwood family heirlooms.
Hi, Carol.
Hi, Jonathan.
How are you doing?
Fine, thank you. Nice to see you.
I love this blue wall that welcomes you into the house.
Isn't it lovely? Yes, we decided to use this colour to incorporate the whole look and feel of the home. You'll see there's a lot of blues in the overall design.
And I always love seeing pieces like this because there's a lot of history behind it.
Yes, this was actually one of the talking points when we started the designs because we so much wanted to incorporate the old and the new. So you will see that this table here, that little cabinet over there, and that little table in the corner with a candelabra on it was all part of original things that actually came across the mountains in an ox wagon many, many years ago. So what we've done is we've actually used a lot of bronze and copper in the home to link the old and the new. I think that creates a lot of warmth in the home. When you look at these chairs here, they were specially imported to enhance the look of the home. We've also used a lot of white in here to give you a nice contrast. But the one thing that we found very spectacular was when we found this piece of quartz, we used this for the tabletop, which is hard wearing and also creates a lovely warm feeling.
And nothing like a good feature wall. And you've done something quite original with that wall over there.
That wall over there was actually designed by the 2 young girls. They designed this cupboard. Unfortunately, we had a lot of books to play with and a lot of trinkets and interesting items that Lisa has brought along from her travels. So this has actually worked quite well.
That's something nice for the viewers at home, you know, because if you've got a bland wall to work with, then just do something simple like this and you can create, so every day can look different. You move a book from here, you move that down there. It's always changing.
Yeah, you'll see that we've selected the bamboo flooring, which matches the outside color-wise. But of course, the quartz outside is a very hard-wearing product, and it really creates a lovely contrast with the blue and white, bringing the flow of the whole design back into the home.
Yeah, the flow is something you've really nailed because you walk in the door and it's like one big open entertainment space. You can see everything at once.
Yeah, that's correct, because when Jacques designed this, we sat together and of course it was quite an intricate problem for me to now try and design something where you still had separate areas with a flow, but you had focal points that we actually managed to nail here quite nicely.
And you've got to get it right because everything is exposed. So everything has to be kind of perfect and well placed and everything because as you're walking in, you're seeing every corner of the house.
That's true. Also, what it does is when you look at the paintings, they've been selected so that it creates little visual features everywhere you look. There's something that you can see, and you actually find a lot of interesting things because of the fact that they're so well traveled, the family. You can see a lot of interesting trinkets and paintings on the walls.
Prints, sketches and drawings are chosen for the stories they tell as much as their visual interest. Being a medical professional, the owner's choice of art also reflects a fun take on her field of work. The dramatic light feature adds a dynamic sculptural presence.
This is the main bedroom, Jonathan. You'll see that it also has a very beautiful view over the pool, bringing the calm of the outside in. But what we did here was, because Lisa is such a very active, hard-working young lady, we created some energy inside here for her to sort of wake up to something quite exciting. We designed this especially for the room, so that it can carry the theme right through.
That copper warm feel. Yeah?
Once again, that lovely warm copper feel.
And the headboard.
Isn't it stunning?
Beautiful.
Yeah. You'll see that it matches down at the bottom of the beds, and then again it reflects the pattern onto the...
It's a unique patterned headboard. I've never seen something like that before.
Yes.
They must have taken a while to...
It's also a very heavy piece, but we managed to keep it on the wall. So yeah, you'll see that the bedside tables as well. It's a very sort of elegant looking, dainty piece, which gives you a lovely feminine look to the room, but a lot of excitement because of the reds.
Yeah, and also the old as well. You brought the old into the bedroom.
That's one of the old pieces that we brought into the room, which just gives it another dimension.
The bath is a favourite refuge after long, demanding hours at the hospital. And Carol has created a serene atmosphere.
The design of the bath gave me a lovely opportunity to do a stunning layout for the bathroom. Wow!
You've been hugging Jonathan the whole day. It's our turn right now.
Who are these two lovely ladies you've been hiding away?
This is Linda and that is Sonja.
Okay.
I'm going to hand them over to you, Jonathan.
There's plenty of meat to go around, ladies. I'll catch up with you later.
Thank you. Have fun.
Shall we? Let's go have a look at the rest of the house together, all right? Okay, ladies, what are we looking at first? What are you going to show me?
This is my room.
Okay, well, after you, let's have a look.
Sonja aims to follow her mom into the medical profession, but she's showing a strong leaning towards the performing arts.
I really love the color blue. The headboard, it's this beautiful king blue color. So every time I wake up, I can see this peaceful color and the beautiful view with the avocado pear. And the little icons you can see is the little glass bowl my mother brought from Norway, and the Russian doll my mother brought as a present for me from Russia. And this beautiful throw she actually brought from India is my favorite because it has this beautiful shades of blue that I really like. And it just fits my room perfectly.
Let me guess, you're a theatre student.
I love drama. It's my passion. Now it's my turn, and we have interlinking rooms over here. So you can just follow me.
This is the most entertaining tour of a house I've ever had in my life.
The long balcony brings the garden in, which suits the organic feel. Keen on a career as a fashion buyer, Linda wears her interests on her sleeve.
The two of you obviously get along very well to have an interlinking balcony and rooms so close together.
Well, obviously we need to get along very well. I mean, we have such an integrated family and we love each other so much.
Awesome. Well, tell us about your space.
This headboard was specifically made for me. I just have this obsession with natural things, and just you can see this room is just so well lit, and I love that natural lighting. I mean, who doesn't look good in natural lighting?
That's very important to look good in the morning, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And the closet all open and exposed like this, what's the reason for that?
Definitely. I mean, with the glass, it just brings happiness. This whole closet just brings happiness to my soul.
The bedrooms and entertainment area offer large, full-height sliding doors, with the architecture incorporating all-round views of the well-planned garden and pool. This being Pretoria, with long, warm summers and sunny winters, outdoor dining is a favourite, and Dr Freislich and her daughters wouldn't live anywhere else.
Got one of the most incredibly eclectic art collections we've ever seen.
Well, I love slightly offbeat art that speaks to me and tells me a story. So I'm in the medical profession, so I love the Grobler's germs. From the first time I saw it, I thought they were fantastic, especially the one that's drinking tea with its little pinky up in the air. So that was very, very cool. So I try and buy art that speaks to me.
Lisa, you've got such a beautiful family and a beautiful home. It must have been quite an emotional journey for you getting to this point.
I must say, I was really impressed with both of my daughters' input on this project. Linda did put in a lot of time designing the bookcase, and it really turned out very well. And then we sort of tweaked it with the help of Carol and Jacques, so that it's what it is now.
In honor of Mother's Day, here's to a driven, creative, fun and successful mom, raising two promising young women who know who they are.